Salute. What's happening? How's everybody doing, man? How is everybody doing, man? We got a great show for you guys today, man. Great show for you guys today. Great show. Uh, the epidemic. White mass shooters, man. White mass shooters. Because we all know that most mass shooters are black. So that's basically the that's the lead, man. That's the gist of this. The majority of mass shooters are black. Shout out to Gouch Malo. Shout out to Hash Brown. Shout out to Aardvark. The reason we're singling out white mass shooters because most mass shooters are not white. The vast majority of mass shooters are not white. Okay? That's why we're singling out the fact this is strange. This is strange. This is strange. Okay? That's why we're singling this out, man. Salute to everybody. Everyone hit the like button. I am here live and direct. I am your host, Ark Nation. Everyone knows me as Ark Nation. You can call me Black Columbo. You can call me Black Columbo. We are in the building, man. Salute. Focus on the melody. Yeah, I mean, but we already know. Everyone here knows that the majority of mass shooters are black. But the last two, well, two of the last three, because there was another one at a casino last night. There was another one in the casino last night. A black dude shot up a casino last night and killed two people and wounded seven. But I didn't know about that when I made this title. I thought the last two mass shooters were actually white dudes, and that's rare when you find two white mass shooters in a row. It's usually like 10 or 20 black mass shooters, and then maybe a white one, and then like another 40 or 50, and then a white one. But we're he said, please wait for the investigation before making conclusions. This could be a unattended cigarette. Also, the LDS president just died. Perhaps this smoke just means a new president has been nominated. Yeah, man. LDS, Latter Day Saints. They used to come in, like when I used to live in the hood and whatnot, they would come knock on your door, try to get you to convert. You know, on bikes. They come to where you at. Shout out to the Latter Day Saints. So here, this one in Michigan at Grand Blanc. We'll start here. And everybody, hit the like button, subscribe, support the channel. Take the $5 to $10 challenge. Support the channel. We're looking for 10 people to share this on social media. If you can, man, share it on social media. Yeah, the casino, but it was still a brother. The casino shooting on the reservation was a brother. I got confirmation of that. He's been arrested. But look, you have this. This is the LDS Grand Blanc LDS church shooting, and this is the pickup truck. Even though it's not red, it has two American flags in the back. Further cementing the American flag as a symbol of hate. I can't wait to tomorrow. Oh, remember last week? The ideology of the shooter doesn't matter. Who remembers that on CNN last week? The ideology of the shooter doesn't matter. I promise you. I promise you, this week, the perceived ideology of the shooter will matter. CNN's going to talk about this all week. Yeah, must be MAGA. CNN is going to talk about this all week. They got one, man. They control the media, man. They get to do that. They control the media. They get to do that. Everyone hit the like button. Share this. We're looking for 10 people to share this on social media, man. Can we get 10 confirmations of people that's going to share this on social media? Whether you're on Twitter, you're watching on Twitter, you're watching on Black Columbo, you're watching on Ock Nation. We here for you today. We're here for you today. We are here for you today. Look at that fire, and this is hours ago. Look at that raging inferno. Jeez. How did something go up that fast? Like, let's be honest though. How did that building go up that fast? That is a raging inferno. He must have had accelerant. He must have had an accelerant. He must have doused the floor with gasoline or something. I don't know. But that thing went up fast. And it is blazing. It says this is the definition of a false flag event: to commit the crime and blame the victims. No, I don't think this is a false flag. I think this could really be a guy who loved America that did this. Here's the thing: white people are different, right? They want you to know why they did it because they planned it. Black people are mass shooters. It just happened in that moment. You looked at me funny. I pulled out a gun, shot at you from across the street, hit 5 other people. You know what I'm saying? And that's a mass shooting. White people usually want you to know why they did it because they've planned it. They're making a statement with it. So I believe that this guy could. I don't think this is a false flag because he had 2 American flags in the back of the pickup truck. I think that he just wants to let you know who did it. Just like when the liberals right there, right? They tag their bullets, man. Liberals be tagging their bullets. Say his truck is full of Newport Mentos. Nah, his truck is full of Marlboros, man. Ain't no Newports in that damn pickup truck. That's some straight Marlboros, man. Camels or Marlboros. False fucking flag idiots. You know what? I just see I don't see false flag in this, man, at all. You know, I don't see false flag. Y'all already know my perception on these things. I believe stuff actually happens. I believe stuff actually happens. You know? Yeah, I believe stuff actually happens, man. I'm not a false flag guy, but I don't if you're a false flag person, you're welcome here. I'm definitely not telling you to leave. If you're a false flag person, you're welcome here, man. And I would like for you to come up too. When I drop the link, I would like for any false flaggers to come up. Because I don't know why. Listen, it's a lot of reasons for white conservatives to be mad. It's a shit ton of reasons for conservatives to be mad right now. Okay? It's a shit ton of reasons for conservatives to be mad right now. Man, everybody make sure you take the poll. Take the poll. We're uh or if you're on Ock Nation News, or if you're on Black Colombo channel, I'm dropping the poll right now on Ock Nation News. But yeah, salute, man. Yeah, yeah, definitely. He says a very low crime area. Not anymore. This ain't a very low crime area anymore. He just upped the crime rate, man. He did a week. He did a whole weekend's worth of crime in a black neighborhood in one foul swoop, man. It says another attack on Christians. A gunman opened fire during Sunday services at an LDS church in Grand Blanc, Michigan, killing 2 people, including a 65-year-old elder and wounding 7. Ex-member Marcus Hale was shot dead by police officers. He's an ex-member, setting the church ablaze with gasoline and leaving a massive manifesto blaming church leaders. Okay, so yeah, this is an ex-member. The guy who did this was a member of the church.
Tell us what your thoughts are at this particular time, Ingrid.
Right. Again, this is all in real time, a very active investigation. We left that press conference at the Grand Blanc Township Police Department. We're now back here at the scene. As you can see, just right now, Michigan State Police, they are heading in to help with this investigation. Obviously, numerous police agencies are here on site. Now, again, the chief gave us as much as he could. I mean, just to recap that, we know that a 40-year-old burdened man, he was in the vehicle that slammed through the doors of this church. At the time, he actively started firing a round of shots. 10 people were actually victimized. They were shot. We do know that one's dead, including obviously the shooter as well. That's when they were saying that the shooter is down. That's what they.
You said they kicked him out for probably being super gay. What if they are super gay and that's why he left? Because one of the pastors or one of the leaders or one of the elders in the church was touching him when he was a young man, and maybe he had trauma about it. That's more likely. It's more likely for the leaders in the church to be gay than the constituents.
Met. He is actually deceased. We don't know a lot about this 40-year-old Burton man. They did say that they were going to actively be looking through like social media accounts and different things. Another thing that we were told, the FBI, they are sending 100 investigators to help with this, and primarily because of the number of people in the church. These 100 agents are going to have to speak to these eyewitnesses. That's exactly what they are, eyewitnesses, and really kind of tell these agents, FBI agents, what they saw, what they heard to help with this investigation. So that's one thing that we did learn. We also learned that although right now they're telling us 10, they believe that there are more victims. Unfortunately, that fire, there were people around that fire, and they believe that some of those people maybe just.
Tell us what your thoughts.
Yeah, if anybody's yeah, you don't want to be inside of there, man. Jesus, that thing is raging.
I'm at the scene of a giant fire happening at a church in Grand Blanc, Michigan. I talked to some.
Okay, so she has no clue what she's talking about. Um,
then that's when I just put pedal to the metal to try to get out, and that's when he started shooting at our vehicle, and that's what we saw there.
And tell me what led up, like what did you see leading up to your windshield kind of exploding or the bullet coming through?
Church had started at 10 o'clock. We had our opening congregational hymn. We were getting ready to take the sacrament, and we heard just a loud bang. And then we saw that the front wall, so the front part of the chapel, the wall was cracked. And so we at first figured somebody accidentally had done something. So we started rushing out to go help. And then as soon as I saw the American flags on the truck, and that it was on purpose, and somebody yelled that it was on purpose, we were actually on the phone with him when the shooter came out the door.
He said as soon as he saw the American flags and that it was on purpose. So they're turning the American flag into a symbol of hate. The American flag, as soon as he saw the American flag and saw that it was on purpose. You say Nate Wade says, I work near this place every day. Oh, wow. Are those people nice, man? Are the Latter-day Saints nice? I don't know how you could ever expect this, man. Like a shooting at a church. You know, who can ever predict that, man? Ron Blanc. This guy uploaded something that has no sound. Here's a statement from Donald Trump. He said, I have been briefed on the horrendous shooting that took place at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Grand Blanc, Michigan. The FBI was immediately on the scene and will be leading the federal investigation and providing full support to state and local officials. The suspect is dead, but there is still a lot to learn. This appears to be yet another targeted attack on Christians in the United States of America. The Trump administration will keep the public posted, as we always do. In the meantime, pray for the victims and their families. This epidemic of violence in our country must end immediately. We don't know. I mean, the guy's an ex-member, so the motive could not even be political. The motive could literally not be political on this one. Damn, look at that. Look at the aftermath of that fire. Look at the aftermath of that. Damn. He destroyed that fucking church. That's what he wanted to do. That's what he wanted to do. That guy could have just been, he's an ex-member. He could be disgruntled from being kicked out of the church. He could be disgruntled by something somebody did to him. It says, seems the vehicle used in the Michigan LDS church attack was registered to an Iraq war vet. Veterans who served in the U.S. military during the Iraq conflict, which began in March 19, 2013, and their spouses are eligible for this. So they're saying that this license plate. They're saying that this is license plate. So they're saying that he was an Iraqi war veteran. Support the channel via PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat. Take the $5 challenge. Please take the $5 challenge. Support the channel. Sponsor the show. You said MK Ultra? Nah. This guy's a member, man. Like this ain't. Yo, how hard is it to realize that a member? Look, if somebody will be in a club, if somebody will go to a fucking nightclub and get kicked out of the nightclub and come back and shoot it up, somebody can get kicked out of a fucking church or a religious group and come back and shoot it up. Press 1. Press 1, goddammit. This don't have to be no false flag or no psyop. Who's Black Columbo? That's me, man. I'm Black Columbo. I'm Black Columbo. Yeah, this don't have to be no fucking psyop. Now I get the whole thing with the American flags. With the American flags, but that doesn't mean that could just he could love America and he could have been like, yo, I hate these people. He could love America and hate these people. He burned the church to the ground. Look what he did to the church. Look at what his fury and the energy of the shit he was on at the time. Look at what he was. Look at he was on. So this was personal. I tend to think when you're dealing with churches and, you know, especially groups like the Mormons and the Catholics, kind of secretive type groups, I think he might have been touched. Somebody touched him when he was a kid, and now he's a big grown man with guns and a big old truck. He ain't gonna put up with it. He's back for revenge. Press 1. I do not necessarily think that this had to be politically motivated. I think this could have been 100% organic. Yeah, he's an Iraqi war veteran. His license plate said he's an Iraqi war veteran. You know?
Right now is that during this incident, what we know right now is that a 40-year-old suspect from Burton, he's a male, he drove his vehicle through the front doors of the church. He then exited his vehicle, firing several rounds at individuals within the church. 10 gunshot victims have been transported to local hospitals at this time, including one who has been deceased. Officers who were trained immediately responded to the area. One was a DNR officer, and then one was a Grand Blanc Township officer, where they met the suspect and they engaged in gunfire with that particular individual, neutralizing that suspect. And that suspect is no longer with us. As I said, it is a 40-year-old male from Burton.
He said that suspect is no longer with us. God, dog. He said that was crazy. That suspect is no longer with us. Holy smokes. Let's see if we can get a picture of the shooter, man. Let's see if we can get a picture of the shooter. I got him on the thumbnail, but let me just pull up one. He on the thumbnail. Yeah, man. This is what they want. Like, they love this. You get the blacks love it. White people do it too. We love it. White people do it too. Everyone loves this. Everyone loves this. It says Grand Blanc LDS shooter identified as Jake Sanford. Okay, so this is different. This is a different guy. Jake Sanford. Oh, he had a kid. They're saying Jake Sanford is the guy who did it. Damn, look at that fire burn. So this one it says, oh, that was a okay. So that was a different. Okay, my bad. That was another shooting. Okay, that's why I got different. That was another shooting that guy's from. Okay, so this is Jake Sanford. So this is Jake Sanford. This is the guy who they alleged did it. Big Jake, man. Big Jake. Big Jakey Jake, man. Jake is in the building. The Jake man. The Jakeinator. Jake, the Jakeinator. He said maybe if we didn't try to teach people all this nonsense, whether it be transgenderism or religious nonsense, then we could actually hate more stable people, have more stable people. You know, it's just a lot of people out there, man. I think things like this happen. America's a huge country, man. America is a huge country. Let's see the one of last night. What was that? Southport. America is a huge country, man. Hit the like button. Take the $5 challenge. Can we have some people? Can we have some people sponsor the show, man? Take the $5 challenge and sponsor the show right now. The $10 challenge, the $20 challenge. Sponsor the show right now. Early daytime show. We going in, man. Salute to Mike and I'm in, man. He says, salute. Shout out to my girlfriend Ashley for letting me listen live on the drive back to Tampa. So is she listening with you or is she listening in your earbuds? Shout out to Mike I'm in, man. He's driving. He's in his car right now and he's taking the $5 challenge. Think about that, man. Salute to him, man. And he's gonna have to let his girlfriend watch some stupid reality show tonight. He'll have to watch some stupid reality show with his girlfriend, some sappy, you know, midget models, and all the drama between the midget models. Kirsten and Diane haven't been seen eye to eye since their fallout at the Bake Off. Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, man. Well, salute to you, man. Taking a bullet, man. Shout out to you, man. The Southport shooter, man. So this is the suspected Southport shooter. Now, if you don't know about Southport, that was last night. This guy shot up. He did a float by. He didn't do a drive by. He did a float by. He literally got in a boat and floated by what is it? A restaurant that was on the dock and shot it up. This dude did a literal float by. Here it is. Here's the restaurant. He floated by here on a boat, like I shit you not, and shot this shit up. This dude different, man. This is a different type of guy, man. We had to get him off the streets, man. I don't know if I can't remember if he dead or not, but whatever we gotta do to get this guy off the street. This dude is dangerous, man. He doing float bys. He said they have to make it look like white people are evil. Nah, man, this just happened, man. It ain't. I think the media is gonna use it for that. But I don't think that this was you. I don't think that some Illuminati type forces said, "Hey, you go shoot these people," and so that we can have a news story. Because most of these stories don't catch. Like this one is only going to catch because of the climate right now. Because of the climate in the country right now. These they're only going to talk about these because of the climate. They want to use these. They're going to use these as right wing terrorism. Um, they're going to find anything like, and his Facebook is still up. See, when the shooter is a liberal, though, they do take his shit down quick. These guys' stuff is still up. Both of these guys were were combat vets. Both of these guys were combat vets. Here goes this guy right here.
My name is Sean DuBois. I actually just wanted to make this video really just to say thank you for everyone that supported me so far, and for people that hopefully will take a look and see what I've been through and what my story is basically. I guess this May will be 11 years when I was shot 4 times actually and had some grenade shrapnel basically peppered throughout my body. I grew up in New York, New City, New York. And 9/11 occurred when I was a junior in high school, and very athletic, decent student. And I was accepted to U.S. Merchant Marine Academy and a couple other colleges, but I just decided to go to the military, just basically because I was pissed off, just like everyone else would. But there was actually no reason I could think of not to go, and that's what I did. So that's what I thought was right to do, and that's what happened. But so I went to Haiti and I went to Iraq twice, but throughout that I worked my way. I was an anti-tank assaultman by trade, and then I went to Scout Sniper School, deployed the first time to Iraq, doing sniping, and then went to Reconnaissance Battalion. And then within a couple months of that deployment to Iraq, I was hit by 2 IEDs. I was actually blown out of the vehicle the second time.
Wow, so he's been shot up. This dude's been shot up over. He got shot up. He got hit with an IED. He got shrapnel throughout his body. This dude has been through some stuff in war for this country.
Like 100 yards. Then 2 weeks later, I think, or 2 weeks later exactly, I was actually the point man on a raid going into a warehouse that we had intelligence of, and I got cut off. I went into the warehouse, and the second guy behind me took a hard right. This is at night. He turned his flashlight on. A machine gun basically opened up and basically took him out right off the bat. But by then, I was actually across the warehouse, and my team leader backed out of the warehouse or that room. And from there, just obviously, it didn't go well. But I dropped to a knee. I got shot actually twice. One on my ankle, one on my thigh, and actually came out and went back in. I was kind of kneeling position, so it's such a weird spot. But I got the guy that actually shot Deal, and basically I stumbled up to the wall that they were hidden behind because there's absolutely nothing there. And I leaned into the window, and I was firing down to the right. And actually, just because that's where the machine gun was, there's a lot going on in between all this stuff, so it's not as clear cut as what I'm explaining. But this is a quick rundown. And so I was shot actually right here, came out right here. So then I went to shoot to the left because that's where I got shot from that time. And then I got smacked in the helmet by the guy. He was within arm's distance, but this is dark. I was actually firing that direction right then, but I think I was honestly shooting right around him. He was right there, and I felt that stud on my helmet, and then it was a skull crushing explosion that occurred, and from there, I obviously as soon as that happened, I knew that something was wrong because it felt like my skull got crushed in by a sledgehammer, and I feel like I got a couple steps in or whatever, but I probably just stumbled back, just went limp or whatever. But I was still somewhat conscious.
Yeah, he seems like a reasonable guy. He doesn't seem like a nut. He seems like a very reasonable guy, man. He doesn't seem like a wacko or crazy. He did a float by. Here he is right here. here he is right here. In his younger days, I guess. Mm. And here he is right here. Yeah, dude. You spend the rest of your life in prison. Damn. Rest of your life in prison. He didn't get a chance to kill himself. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that he's not crazy. What I mean is that he's not out of control. This dude's he's not like talking to himself. He's not batty. He may be crazy, but he's not batty. He's composed, and he's articulate, and he seems, to be able to express his thoughts and convey his thoughts. You know, Yikes. Um, Here he is right here. Okay, so he was a wrestler. He has an A scratched into his head allegedly for anarchy. Which one is anarchy? Is anarchy the left or the right? What do y'all what do y'all know about that? I don't know too much about. I've heard about anarchy, but what do they lean, man? And what do they lean, left or right? The anarchy. He got anarchy branded into his head. Yikes. Yeah, he dated Kelly Pickler, but he said she tried to kill him. He broke it off because he said she tried to kill him. Anarchy is the left. He said both sides. Some people said both sides. Some people said the left. He said no government. It's all anarchy. He said Antifa and anarcho communist. There's right wing anarchy. Anarchy, no rulers. It depends. It's small government. Well, no government. So that would be more of the right, but all the antique for people are antichrist. Antifa. Okay. He said anarchy is extreme. Yeah, we getting a mixed bag, man. Some people say anarchy means is a right leaning group. Some people say it's a left leaning group. %, it is the left wing. Oh wow. He says 99%. Make sure y'all support the channel. Take the $5 challenge. Let's see if we can get 10 people right now to take the $5 challenge for this daytime stream, man. We're gonna be going into some other things too, but we gotta nail this down, man. We gotta figure out what's going on here. Said 99%, because all week they're gonna be talking about these. These are two white mass shooters. So, this is what the mainstream media loves, especially with the last shooters being labeled as left wing. These shooters' identity, how they identify, is going to be very important. Press 1. How these two white shooters this weekend identify is going to be extremely important on the news circuit this week. It's going to be huge. Okay? It's going to be huge. We got to figure this one out, man. We got to figure out who these people are, man. If they right or left. Because says most people are morons. Anarchy has a definition. Yeah, but Black Lives Matter had a definition. And none of those people care about anything about Black Lives Matter. Press 1. None of those Black Lives Matter people care anything about Black lives. Okay, they don't care anything about Black lives. It's just an umbrella. So anarchy, you don't necessarily have to be for no government to be an anarchist. Anarchy could be, it could have morphed into something else. It could have, been hijacked by, another group. It could have been co-opted. You know what I mean? You never know. So it's like, that's why I'm asking you guys, because I don't go by names. Anti-fascists, they literally will kill you if you don't agree with them. The anti-fascists will kill you if you don't agree with them. So it's like, you got to understand, like, these group names don't really mean much. These group names don't mean that much. Jesus Christ. Oh man. Um. Yeah. So, what side do y'all think he's on, the left or the right? This guy right here. You think he's a leftist or you think he's a right winger? You say you don't think he's political? Probably right leaning. Well, if he's right leaning, then they'll cover this all week because the last two shooters were leftists. You say he was fucked up from war? Yeah, I think he was. He got shot a bunch of times in war. Yeah, at the in Iraq. I mean, not Iraq. Wherever he was deployed, he got hit with an IED, and he been in a bunch of shootouts. He was a combat veteran. He's a combat veteran. Pray for Southport. He got a dog. I don't see any children. He got a dog. So yeah, he didn't have no children. I don't. Not that I see. Not that I see. Killed 3, injured 8. This is, and again, this is the one. Oh, he a little teeny dude too. He's 5'7". Oh God, she's 5'7". He's 5'7". He he a little teeny little guy, man. Little teeny little guy, man. Salute to you guys that supported the channel while I was gone, man. Shout out to Osa the Healer, man, taking the $5 challenge, man. Jeez Christ, man. Fucking Christ, man. Salute you. Yeah, Black Columbo on the case, man. I'm trying to figure this out. Cause this guy right here, cause that's all they care about on the media now is what side the shooter's from. Is he left or is he right? That's all they care about now. That's all they care about. But this wasn't politically motivated. I don't think so. I mean, he just floated his boat by. I think this was more like PTSD type though. I think this was PTSD, but because he's white, it'll be politically motivated because he's in the army. He's white and he was in the army. He was in the Marine Corps, so that's going to be seen as like more of those people are considered on the right. More if you're white, you're a combat veteran, that's more seem like you would vote for Trump or you would be more right leaning. And the conservatives have been beating up the left with the last two shootings, the ICE shooting and the what's the other one? the Charlie Kirk. They've been beating up the left with those. And identity doesn't matter, to the point where they said, well, the identity of the shooter doesn't matter. The philosophical, all that matters is that it's wrong and it shouldn't happen. We'll see if that's the case with this too. Salute to Gouch Malo, man. Gouch Malo says $2 for an amazing service. Thank you, Gouch Malo. Salute to you, man. Salute to you. Let me get off of this, man. Let me talk about something else, man. Here go we gonna get back to that, man. We'll get back to that later. Here go an incident that happened. What's this? It says a video from North Charleston is going viral after a black thug tried to pull a knife on a white CVS employee. That's what they say. As two black women defending him, saying he did nothing wrong. He's just a little boy, while blaming the officers and the white employee for his arrest. Let's see what happened. Let's watch the video. Let's see what happened here. Everybody hit the like button. Let's hit the like button, subscribe. Let's see what happened here.
Look at me. You just trying to kill me. Get the fuck off of me. I'm not stopping with you. You just trying to kill me. Stop.
Okay, so this security guard, he's armed. This is an armed security guard. This is not like Paul Blart. This dude has a gun on his hip. And this guy right here is literally fighting with him while he has the gun on his hip. So this guy is not going to let you knock him out. He's not going to let you incapacitate him so you can have his gun. So this guy is, in his mind, he's in a fight for his life. Because if you're willing to fight me while I have a gun on me and I have the authority of the badge, what will you do if you incapacitate me and have access to my gun while I'm laying on the ground knocked out or beat up? I can't let you do that because you're obviously showing me you're out of control by fighting me while I have that, instead of just walking away. Because this is not a cop. This is a security guard. He could walk away. This kid could walk away. You say he's a cop? You saying this is a cop? No, it looked like a security guard. Let me see.
Look at me. You just trying to kill me. Get the fuck off of me. I'm not stopping with you. You just trying to kill me. Stop.
He did nothing wrong. I was here the entire time. I was here the entire time. He did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong.
Here go another cop. It's two of them. Okay, you said he's a cop. These don't look like cops. These look like security guard. The tag, the poster, when they posted it, they said that they were security guards. It says, yeah, CVS employee. Oh, no. Okay, no. They say he pulled a knife on the employee. Okay, so these are the responding officers. Okay, these are the responding officers. Yeah, he need to stop fighting. He need to stop fighting with these officers, man. He need to stop fighting them, man. I don't know. Listen, I'm going to tell you like this, man. I've been around dudes like this. I've been around dudes like this, right? They'll go in a bad neighborhood, right? And the dudes are asking to leave, and they'll leave. They'll leave because they know the dudes in the neighborhood don't have to show no restraint. The dudes in the neighborhood will just beat their ass right there or shoot them. So dudes be like, hey, man, get the fuck out of here, cuz you got to roll out. And they'll leave because there's no, those thugs in that neighborhood have no presumption to have any restraint. And I've been there where, like, I've been there with dudes, and we've been in places, and the dudes in the neighborhood got upset about something, and they started, saying, hey, man, y'all got, and hey man, either we gonna stay here and get beat up by 30, 20 dudes, or we gonna leave. But when it's the police, they want to fight a cop who has a gun when he tells you to leave the CVS, because that cop's not just going to shoot you, because there's a presumption that he has to have some kind of restraint to a point, to a certain point, and then to a certain point. Like, he can't just pull out a gun and shoot you in the head. He can't be like, man, what you say? Bam! Like dudes in the street or dude in the hood to do. Because I'm looking at this guy right here, and if he came on the where I used to be at, and certain dudes told him to leave, he would leave. He would pull his pants up and he would leave. He wouldn't even wait to the bus stop. He'd walk to the next bus stop because he wouldn't want to wait right there while we was right there. He would leave.
Me, you just trying to kill me. Get the fuck off of me. I'm not stopping with you. You just trying to kill me. Stop.
He did nothing wrong. I was here the entire time. I was here the entire time. He did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong.
The cop started it. It was him. He's a little boy.
He is a minor.
They called him a little boy, but two grown men can't get his arms behind his back. Two grown-ass 6-foot men cannot get this little boy's arms behind his back. They are struggling to get his arms behind his back. And the lady saying he's a little boy.
He is a minor. And he did nothing wrong the entire time.
No, because that was him. He beat me up. I'm not stopping for you. He beat me up already.
Baby, just let go. Just let go and let him. Just let him.
You're fucking nasty. Get out. Let him go.
Yes, he.
Yo, they can't. They can't. Not only can they not get his arms behind his back, they can't get him on the ground. He probably played football or something. He must have played football or wrestled. He said they struggling. They aren't hurting him like you said. Yeah, but they still trying to get his arm. They want his arms behind his back. They can't do that. I get they not trying to hurt him, but they definitely want his arms behind his back so they can cuff him. And they can't do it. One on each arm. Can't do it. The one cop, he looked like he a little out of shape, man. He looked like he might be. He got a his vest is sticking out like 3 feet from his stomach, from his face. He got. How did this cop pass physical training? How did this cop scale a wall? How did he run a mile in whatever time they got to run a mile to be a cop? Unless he did that, and then once he got on the force, he let himself go. Everybody take the $5 to $10 challenge. Support the channel. Daytime stream on a Sunday. We going in. F football. He said it would look bad on video. Yeah, I mean, I don't think people care about video, because I don't think people care how it looks when you're in a fight for your life, right? Like when you literally fighting for your life, you don't care what it look like. Even people on reality shows that know got the camera right there, they don't care. They still gonna be themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like when the people doing documentaries and they following these teams around, the players don't care. Like once the camera is there for a long period of time, you don't care no more. Once the camera's there for a long period of time, you forget about it and you lose sight. But he said, if there were no cameras, this would be over long ago. Nah, I don't know. I mean, every cop is different. Every suspect is different. Every cop is different and every suspect is different. So this dude, like me, man, I put my hands behind my back and I get out the next day because I know I'm getting out the next day, or you know, a couple of days. I know I'm getting out whether it's just personal recognizance or bond. I know I'm getting out, so I just put my hands behind my back. I'm not fighting no cop. Now, have I cussed cops out before? Yeah, in the past, yeah. When I was young, yes, definitely. But as a grown man, nah. They said, yo, they're hearing the bystanders. Yeah, but that's that you gotta understand that they used to that. They used to everywhere they go when they're trying to arrest somebody, everybody gathering around. They're used to that. That's just part of the job. That's part of the job. I've been on the scene when that happened. Man, listen, I've been there where the whole everybody come around and they yelling. They used to that. They're used to that. That's before body cams. That's before Trayvon Martin. That's before George Floyd. That's been going on for ever. Especially if it's somebody that's known. This isn't in the neighborhood though. This is at a CVS. So this is like neutral ground. So they got to go into these people's neighborhood. They got to arrest these people at their house, in the courtyard of the projects. They got to arrest these people in the project hallway. They got to arrest these people in their front yard. They got to arrest these people at the rec center. This right here, this is CVS. This is neutral ground. But everybody that's gathering around is going to take this guy's side because, you know, after police. He said, I act different myself once someone busts out a camera. I mean, to a degree, yeah, you're going to act different. But what I'm saying is that, like, for instance, like, if you talking, right? If you talking while somebody busts out a camera, you may be careful what you say when somebody busts out a camera, right? But then if somebody slaps you in the face, if you're the type of guy that don't play that, you're not going to be like, well, the camera's right there. I got to restrain myself. Nah, you're going to slap them back if that's you. I'm saying, like, yeah, people know the camera's there, but your base reactions and your core reactions are not going to change much if a camera's there. You say some short dudes have high testosterone. God even sings out a lot. You know what? That's a good. That they might got to study that. Yeah, they might have to study that, man. That might be true, man. Because yeah, little dudes do be very aggressive, man. That is true. Very aggressive. And I'm tall, so I know how little dudes be. How they they automatically see you as a op if you're tall. Yeah, that is true. But I think in this case, it's his low center of gravity. Like little dudes got low center of gravity. You notice all the good running backs are short. It's very few tall running backs. Most of them are 5'7", 5'8", and it's hard to bring them down because they got the low center of gravity. You said you emailed me a story a few days ago. All right. What's your I'll check it out. Email it to me now. Email it to me now. Email it again right now. You say he's also young and full of energy and rage. Yeah, but these is two grown men. Like they should be able to at least get his hands behind his back. That's this is
Just let go. Just let go and let him. Just let him.
You're fucking nasty. Get off me. Get off me.
Yes, he's a minor. They need to take his badge.
They said, ain't he a minor? Okay, so let's just say he's a minor, right? That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything when you're being arrested. And then second of all, they call it juvenile hall. That's where minors go when they're arrested. These people are crazy. Talking about he's a minor. They call it juvie. Juvenile hall. And then they got to see his ID to determine if he's a minor. He's not letting them see his ID because they haven't had a chance to process him because he's fighting them. And all the people standing around are ignoring those facts. As if he would have stole their car. Think about it. This is the thing about it. Had he stole one of these women's car, right? They would want him found and they would want their car back. If he had burglarized one of these women's house, they would want him found and they would want their stuff back. But because he robbed the CVS, they don't care because it's not their stuff. But I'm telling you, when it's your stuff, you want that person arrested.
They need to really take his badge.
He came aggressive. I'm not.
Press 1.
Let me go. You let him go. It's on video. If y'all let me go, it's on looking at me. My mom. Let's get on it. It was all her fault. It was her. Back up. You guys your mom's number. You're trying to kick me down. What is your mom's number? Officer. Sir.
No, Israel.
Uh-oh. They going to the ground now. He tripped over. And listen, he tripped over the little thing right here, the little concrete thing. Watch him trip over that.
It was all her fault. It was her. Back up. You guys your mom's number.
Watch.
You're trying to kick me down. What is your mom's number? Officer. Sir.
No, Israel
nah.
officer, you did this. You did this. You did this. You did this. You did this.
Uh-oh. Now the customer is arguing with the CVS employee who called the police. Wow. Uh-oh. This is crazy, yo. This is crazy. This is bananas, yo. This is bananas. This is crazy. You did this.
You're trying to kick me down. What is your mom's number? Officer. Sir.
No, Israel officer, you did this. 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 No, I was in the store the entire time, honey.
She said you didn't. Listen, she said the security guard who called the police is arguing with somebody who literally is standing there filming the interaction, who has no idea the interaction, why the employee called the police. They just somebody who walked up and is filming. Now they're yelling at the CVS employee who called the police, who they know nothing about why that happened. But she holding her ground, though. Salute to her, man. She not afraid. Wow. Salute to Marble for reposting the stream. Thank you, man. We looking for 10 people to share this on social media, man. We're looking for 10 people to take the $5 challenge as well, man. Support the channel. Salute to Hot Black, man. He says, okay, now let me let you up, man. Let me drop the link, man. Let me drop the link. Let me let you up. If you want to come up, man. hit the. You said she got multicolored nails. Yeah, she just got her nails did. Yeah, look at that. Golly. Look at them joints, man. Golly. But they not the claws. They the old school ones. So that, she about 50 or 60. She don't got the claws.
You did this. You did this. You did this. You did this. No, I was in the store the entire time, honey. I saw it all. No, I'm defending you because he did nothing wrong. You were following him.
She said he threatened me with a knife. He said he threatened me with a knife. And the person who wasn't there said, no, he didn't. He didn't do nothing wrong. The person who called the police said he threatened me with a knife. The person who walked up with a camera said, no, he didn't. He didn't do nothing wrong. Oh, shit, man. Whew. Whew. Lord have mercy. If you want to come up, man, hit the link, man. What's going on, man? What's your thoughts?
I just jumped on in this one, but I assume that he walked in there and she said, "Get that
Yeah.
right here,
Yep. You know how it is.
right now."
Yeah, and you know, and as you can see, he just came from the library. You can tell.
Look at that face of a befuddled white woman there, trying desperately to come up with what to say next.
Poor lady, man. And she's old too. This is not like some teenage. This woman gotta be 65. She's probably retired. She probably working at CVS because she don't want to sit around the house all day. And now she's in a situation where it's a mob telling her that she's the reason this guy's being arrested, and none of them saw what happened. If she hadn't called the police, nobody would be here because the police wouldn't be there. But because she called the police for whatever he did, and he stayed around till the police came, like he's not running down the street, he's not speeding away, he's there. They got the camera, so we'll be able to tell. It's not like there's going to be a mystery because they got cameras in CVS, so we're going to be able to tell what really happened.
None of that shit matters.
Yeah, none of that shit matters. You're right. My bad. None of that shit matters. But at the same time, like this woman knows what happened, and the guy knows what happened. None of these other people know what happened. Even the cop don't know what happened because he's the dispatcher said, "Hey man, any units in the vicinity of CVS?" And they were like, "Yeah, we're around the corner." They said, "Can you go by CVS? There's a assault with a knife." And they showed up. That's literally how they got there. They're
gonna turn around and tell her, "This is your fault." They're gonna start blaming her too.
Golly, man. Let me just back it all the way up, man. So make sure we ain't missed nothing.
You just trying to kill me. Get the fuck off of me. I'm not stopping with you. You just trying to kill me. Stop.
He did nothing wrong. I was here the entire time. I was here the entire time. He did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong.
The cop started it. It was him. He's a little boy.
He is a minor. He is a.
I hate these people, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
He's a minor. He looked like a little minor. Got a hard face, bro.
Yeah, man. These people are annoying, man. These are annoying. The level of annoying is in. It's hard to watch this, man. I would
Hard to
rather
find
watch
words.
this on mute. I would rather watch this on mute than have to listen to what them people saying.
Yeah, you
Minor. And he did nothing wrong the entire time.
No, because that wasn't him. He beat me up. I'm not stopping for you. He beat me up already.
Baby, just let go. Just let go and let him. Just let him.
You're fucking nasty. Get off. Let him go.
Yes, he's a minor. They need to take his badge. They need to really
Are you
take
a
his
minor?
badge.
He came aggressive. I'm not. Let me go. You let him go. It's on video. If y'all don't let me go, it's on the that. My mom. Let's get it. It was all her fault. It was her. Back up. You guys are mom. You're trying to take me down. What is your mom's number? Officer. Sir.
No, Israel officer, you did this. 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 No, I was in the store the entire time, honey. I saw it all. No, defend you because he did nothing wrong. You were following him from the time he walked in the store. No, honey, no.
So now the woman who wasn't there is arguing with the victim about and she not like ashamed of herself. She arguing with a senior citizen about
Look at this picture, man. Look, you got the dude in the background. He's recording. You got, I mean, every single black person in the vicinity is just like drawn to this like moth to a flame.
right. And each of them come into it at a different vantage point. Like nobody saw the initial encounter, but somebody might have came when the cops first got there. Somebody might have came when the cops first talked to him. So another person came when the cop first touched him. Another person came now that they're on the ground. Everybody got a different vantage point, but none of them know what happened.
I've seen this in real life. I would remember one time walking down Canal Street in New Orleans, and like, you know, cops were trying to take down the one son man, and you know, you got people coming around the corner being like, "Hey man, he ain't do nothing. He didn't do nothing." Yeah, I just watched you appear on the scene, bro.
Yeah, I've been here. I've been there, man. I've been there. I've seen this stuff. So I've seen this a lot of times, man. It's just
Like a
I've been
herd
part of
pack
it too, man.
mentality thing.
Yeah, I've been part of it too, man. I've been on the wrong side of this too in a past life, man. I've been on the wrong side of this, man, where I'm ashamed of myself because it's like, yo, you literally have no idea what happened.
And you know, I've seen plenty of white people getting arrested for different reasons, but not once did I have the compulsion to like walk up to the police, start recording, and be like, "Hey, man, what did he actually do?" You know,
Yeah,
he
like,
didn't do
think about
nothing.
it. Think about it, right? It could be like a child molester that they just arrested, and you walk around the corner and see the police arresting them, and you're like, "Hey, man, leave him alone." It's like you have no clue what this person did, no clue, and you just gonna come around the corner, roll up, and be like, "Leave him alone." He could be literally the person that been kidnapping the kids for the last 10 years. They finally caught him. And here you come with your camera out. Get off of him.
Most groups don't. I mean, most groups seem to accept that, right? Like, hey, I don't know what's going on here. I just walked up to this. You know, it may look bad, but I don't know what this guy did. But some people seem to have an issue with that.
Yeah, no, it's just awful. They're awful, man. Jesus Christ, man.
Y'all are so wrong for this. Y'all are so wrong. And he is a freaking minor.
These poor white police officers.
No, I didn't miss anything. I didn't miss anything. This is a child.
Just let them talk. I can hear you.
Hold on, man. Is this
Wow.
Now this woman probably got kids, right? She got a nurse.
She's a black woman over 20 years old. I mean, the odds are like 95%.
Well, she got on scrubs, right? So she probably was coming to the store, was in the store, right? Now she's trying to pull the cops off of this guy. What if a gun goes off? What if something happens and she can't go home to her kids? What if between this, what if she get arrested for interfering with an arrest and she can't go home to her kids tonight?
It boggles the mind, right?
Over this kid who's probably would carjack her if in a different situation, or probably not even pay her any attention. Let's just say if it was her being arrested, that kid would he ain't standing around no arrest. That kid stay as far away from police as possible. That kid, if it was the other way around, that kid would be, oh shit, the police over there, I'm out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He go. Oh
like
my God.
delirious mammyism. I don't know. Like, I mean, people have mentioned this before, how Black women have like a very strong sense that could be my kid.
Yeah. But like, it's just this is too much though. Now you're getting in the middle of an arrest where the guy has his hands are free and both guys have guns on their hip within reach of his hands, and they're fighting and they're rolling on the ground, and you're going to get in the middle of that, and you can't go home to your kids tonight because you got in the middle of that and you don't know this dude from a can of paint.
And let's have a reality check here real quick. Is this the kind of behavior that people that are deathly afraid of the police engage in?
None of these people are afraid of the police.
A child.
Just let them talk. I can hear you. I don't need you yelling. I'm not a child. And I'm not your child.
Exactly.
They would have never.
Did you hear what he just said?
No, I couldn't make out what he said.
This is what happened when you call the police on black people.
Oh wow, okay.
Just let them talk. I can hear you. I don't need you yelling. I'm not a child. And I'm not your child.
Exactly.
They would have never. Just let them cuff you. Just let them cuff you.
Baby, let him cuff you. Baby, go ahead and let him cuff you. Baby, go ahead and let him cuff you. Don't touch me again.
All these women right here, if this in another situation, this little thug with hog spit in their face or cuss them out and call them all type of bitches. In another situation, that's possible that could happen.
Or they rob them or something. I mean,
and they're sitting here getting in the middle of where they could literally, at the very least, go to jail, and at the most, catch an elbow, catch a bullet from the melee. This is insane behavior. This is crazy town.
It's a perplexing case, Black Columbo.
And the thing about it is, they know how these little dudes be, man. There's these sons, their nephews. They know how these little dudes are. To act as if it's inconceivable that one of them could be getting arrested for something. It's insane, man. It's like they're literally acting like it's the last possible. Like they're acting like this kid getting arrested, who they don't know what happened. They're acting like him getting arrested is the least possible event in human history. And they got cousins and they got nephews, and the kids go to school with kids like that, look and dress and sound like him, and they're still playing this game.
Yeah, and that's what pisses me off as a white person in particular. Like all the other shit, but you're gonna pretend like we don't know the fucking same thing here.
This is crazy. This probably gonna go viral. I think this is gonna go viral. This might go viral. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it has as good a chance as anything like this, right?
Yeah, this is going. Let me see what date this can have. What date is this? This might go viral.
A black thug tried to pull a knife.
This is September 27th. Yeah, this.
This is a damn child.
Think about it.
Oh God.
Think about what she just said. The first two, there's 3 cops now. They can't move his arms behind his back. She yells, "How many cops do y'all need?" Obviously more, like, right? Like, obviously, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously. If these 3 cops can't handle him, obviously you need more. Because here's the thing about it, man. I've been arrested plenty of times, right? They're never going to stop. If you run, they'll chase you. If you get in the car and you get on the highway, they'll send a helicopter after your ass. They'll
Right. You
send
can't outrun radar.
They'll send a friggin' helicopter after. There's no way out of this for him. If he gets in the car and runs, they will send a frigging helicopter after him. They will send drones. They will get on the radio and say, every cop in the area, follow this car. There's no way out of this.
There's no stop to the levels of heat that you will attain. There's no upper limit.
There's no way out of this. There's absolutely no way out of this for him. And he won't give up. I tell you, man, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. And listen, an experience, because you gotta have experience to know these things, but when they transfer, like the time when I was on the run, I got away. They transferred over to the U.S. Marshals. Then the U.S. Marshals look for you. So, like, say he gets away, right? Say he gets away. He's out of this scene, right? He beats up all these cops. He gets in the car, commandeers somebody's car, drives off. They can't find him. Then the U.S. Marshals in the felony apprehension unit are gonna come to his mother's house every day and knock on the door. That's how they did the rooming house when I lived there. They came to the rooming house, laid everybody on the ground at gunpoint, and said, "Where he at?" To the point where every time the people at the rooming house saw me, they were like, "Turn yourself in. They keep coming here looking for you. Turn yourself in." So he's willing to. So even if he gets away, he's gonna put his family through the cops showing up to granny's house, mama house every day, looking for him with guns. There's absolutely no way out of this.
Well, luckily we only see this infrequently with black men getting arrested.
It's just the damnedest thing, because it's like these people who are sitting around. It's almost like people don't understand. Like, you watch movies, you don't even have to be in the street. Say you watch movies, right? You know that, right? Just for watching movies.
Yeah, I
just
watch
for
movies.
watching TV shows, you know that. Yo, if you get away, it's not over. If you
It should be obvious, yeah.
It ain't over. They gonna come to Granny house. They gonna kick in Granny door 5 o'clock in the morning, lay everybody down, and search all the rooms. And if you're not there, they're gonna be like, "Oh well." And they
Presumably, all these kids have played Grand Theft Auto too. I mean, you know, they're gonna find you eventually.
They're going to find you. And it's like he's on the ground underneath 3 cops. And it's like, yo, whatever you do, yo, there's so much stuff he got to do to get away from this that it's like he don't have the energy. I don't think he got the energy, man. Like, say he beat up, here come a 4th cop. Say he beat up all 4 of these cops, right, and get away. There's also units responding because of the difficulty these cops are having. They got on. It's units responding from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's just like, if, like, for instance, say he lost his life, right, in this, right? I don't know how it's going to end because I haven't seen this before. But say he loses his life in this, right? He literally lost his life for nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely, positively nothing. Right?
Right.
This is somebody's baby. This is a child. You don't take all of this. That one man right there came up here aggressive. It don't make no damn sense. That is somebody's baby, and they playing with him like that. He's a fucking baby.
This dude showed up 20 seconds ago, and now he's talking to the other cop saying,
Thank God they have a brother there now on the force stuff.
yeah.
And I was here the entire time and saw everything what happened.
No, I was trying to tell her what happened. I was standing on the pool.
It don't make no sense.
Calm down.
Your co-worker, she did, and when she got behind the fucking door. Oh yeah, I was saying some shit. Behind the fucking door, you work. Shut the fuck up, cause you don't piss me off. I don't care. My husband is an ex-cop. I can get up. I ain't worried about it. Shut the fuck up.
Stop resisting. We'll straighten it out.
Please calm down. Please calm down.
Y'all called because he pulled a knife on you.
No, he didn't. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing.
I thought he pulled a knife on y'all.
Let me tell you something. If she don't know the slang, she needs to shut the hell up, because the only thing he said, he'll pull out a band, and a band is money. If she don't know the slang, she needs to shut the hell up. I was here the whole entire time.
Okay, well, then you'll back up.
I know this is scary, but I need to calm down.
He's gonna pull out a band.
Just calm down, okay? Baby, let them cuff you. Let them cuff you and get this over with. Because they go.
Oh, so now she telling them let him cuff him. Okay, so now she giving some good advice. I mean, it's 4 minutes into the video.
Get theirs. Especially that little short fucker right there. His ass need to go.
Ah, my man.
Stop resisting, sir. Please stop. This don't make no damn sense. I told him to stop because they can hurt.
No, please, he's lying, bro. How many people does it take, bro?
Baby, just go ahead and let go. Because they're going to keep doing this shit. Just go ahead. Yes, they are.
I'm getting sued. I'm calling my mama. I'm calling my mama.
Call your mama, okay?
I'm calling my mama.
What's your mama? That don't make no damn sense.
Whoa.
Call his mother. Call your mama.
She said, "This is sad." Yeah, baby, this is real sad. This is real sad.
Yeah,
this
this
is
was
real sad.
unfortunate for sure.
This is really sad. No, this is really, really sad.
What's your name?
Yes, man.
This don't make no damn sense.
Think about that, man. It took all that. Think about it. Just think about that, man. Just think about that, man. Why do this job? Listen, man. I would not do this job, man. I don't care, man. Benefits, nothing, man. You
Right.
can have that, man. Hell no.
I mean,
Hell no.
What-
Hell no.
it used to be like your sense of duty and wanting to serve and protect the community and everything. This is the community.
Exactly. Exactly.
The
That's
community
exactly-
don't like you.
Exactly. This could have went like literally. He could have literally left before they got there, right?
Right.
Then he could have, when they got there, he could have talked to them. And then when it was like, nah, you being detained, he could have got detained, got frisked, and then explained himself.
Yeah, but they always choose the hard way. I think
Yeah.
secretly they want to go to jail.
I would have left, man. I would have left before they got. Because here's the thing too, like people forget this, man. When you on the scene, right, and the cops just come, you hear the sirens in the distance. It's not like they just pop up like beam
Ghost
me
in
up,
the night.
Scotty. You hear the sirens and you hear them getting closer and closer and closer and closer. You can just leave.
But why do you think he didn't?
And then also, a lot of times somebody will tell you, I'm calling the police.
I'm sure
Like
they
that
did.
old lady. Yeah, that old lady. I'm sure that old lady. That she's 70 years old. I'm sure she's like, I'm calling the police.
Because she would like it if he'd just leave too.
Yeah, and he stayed around. There's no way she like had some cell phone down and she like texted the police while she had the phone underneath the camera. She got on the phone and called the police.
What do you think about the filming lady here? Her claim that he, she mistook the term band for a knife when it really meant that
I ain't
money.
paying that no attention. I'm
Skrilla.
not paying nothing. That woman said no after, because here's the thing. The other 20 things she said absolutely disqualified. You know that last thing. Like no. She,
Yeah, I have to agree.
yeah, you gotta take it in totality, man.
That's a damn baby. And he don't got no fucking weapon. If she don't know the slang, she needed to shut the fuck up.
That not what band mean.
This lady talking about he ain't got no weapon. He hasn't been frisked yet. They just got the cuffs on him. How does she know he doesn't have a weapon? I carry weapons. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does she know this person she doesn't know, being arrested for a crime she knows nothing about, doesn't have a weapon when he just got the handcuffs on him? They ain't been frisking him. They've been fighting him.
I mean, it's just astounding to me that he is able to like resist that long, and that, you know, how fucking incredibly frustrating must that be as a police officer? You know, that's not making you look that great, right?
I told you, how did these cops pass physical training? How did they scale a wall? How did they run a mile in under whatever?
Well, I guess they didn't have to fight the predator at the end.
Yeah, but you got to be. Listen, I want my cops in shape. I don't want the cop responding to me when I need the cop. I want the cop to be in shape. I don't want these fat, out of shape cops. I don't want me. I don't want a cop that look like me. I don't even want a cop that look like me.
Okay, but so here's the thing: if you want premium services like that, you have to pay premium price, and I don't think that's the case. And
Yeah,
to deal with this kind of shit.
Yeah, this is crazy, man. Yeah, I mean, this run of the mill homeboy took 4 cops to put cuffs on him. And what? For how long is that? 5 minutes? 5 minutes.
Like an eternity.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Jesus, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. It says gotta just keep breaking this. Let me see. What's this?
This looks like an AI generated Negro here.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
The police. You know what? Also, I'm not even remotely worried about being killed by the police. You know why? Come here. Let me tell you. Because I'm not a fucking criminal and I don't go around committing fucking crimes. Also, if I do interact with the police, guess what else I don't do? I don't fight the cops and I don't resist arrest like a fucking moron. I don't know why they always killing us. Really? See, nobody cares about your fucking skin color. Nobody gives a damn about your brown skin. See, it's your fucked up shitty behavior is why people don't like you. That's why I don't like you. You dumb stupid ass motherfuckers. Also, I'm not even remotely worried about being killed by the police. You know why? Come here. Let me tell you. Because I'm not a fucking criminal and I don't go around.
Yeah,
Simple
man.
enough.
Yeah, man. It seems simple enough. Listen, man. This it says, oh man. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, this got 9,200 comments and 60,000 likes. Yeah, this probably already went viral. Wow. This probably already went viral. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that probably already went viral.
Oh Jesus.
Oh shit.
That poor girl.
Wow. Yeah, poor young lady, man. That's a nightmare. She lived a nightmare. Just because someone has committed a crime doesn't make them a criminal. uh,
I thought.
I mean, I kind of get the gist of what she said. Like, you could have committed a crime in the past. She
All right, a career criminal, like
yeah,
or a
yeah.
or a
Just
life,
because, yeah, just because you have committed a crime in the past, and yeah, she talked too reckless. She don't.
However, on the
Yeah,
other hand, it does by definition make you a criminal. So
yeah, it does make you a criminal, but as far as like,
that'd be white people shit.
yeah,
White
but
man
just
shit.
yeah, exactly. Just because you like for instance, say you're a guy and you and the last crime you may have committed was in your like 20s. Then right now, if you're 50 or you're 60, yeah, I mean, you're not a criminal per se, but by law you're a criminal. But like nobody is gonna sit there. Nobody that really know you is gonna sit there and be like, man, you're a criminal, man. You know what I'm
Is
saying? Like,
old Unc in the violence prevention program?
exactly.
He's a criminal, or because he's put his life of crime behind him, is he no longer a criminal?
Yeah, exactly. Like the violence interrupter guy, man. Violence interrupter guy. Yeah, man. You turned your life around and shit, man. Yeah, man. That's crazy though,
You
man.
won't
Wow.
be like me, Jack. Back in my
Yeah.
day, I ran the block.
Yeah, you won't go to the library, man, and work hard. Do something that takes gratification deferment. This one says, yeah, we still not here though. We still not here.
No.
That's the crazy part about it. We're still not here. Press 1 if you think we're here. Press 1 if you think we're here. Press 2 if you think we're not there. And take the challenge, support the channel. Support the channel via PayPal, Cash App, or the Super Chat. We here cooking today, man, bringing you this live news, man. These stories. You ain't gonna get nowhere else. Support the channel. Yeah, I saw that today, VVS. I actually saw that. Yep, I sure did. I saw that. Yeah, we're not there yet. We're not even there. So it's like you gotta think about it, man. Like the more things change, the more they stay the same. The more things change, the more they stay the same. All right. Oh yeah, Eric Adams. He dropped out. You hear that?
Eric Adams.
Yeah, he dropped out of the mayoral race.
Oh yeah. No, I did not hear that.
Yeah, he dropped out. So it's just whew.
So they're gonna have the Muslim mayor.
I'm telling you, man. Yikes. They yikes.
Inshallah, New York will be a new American city. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, man. Oh, man. First black man? It's funny how like nobody
black.
Man, it's like he don't get the black mayor treatment. You know what I'm saying? They want the other
having a Sandman mayor might make you go back to wanting a good old, corrupt black mayor president.
Think about it.
Black mayor.
It's always, man, the black guy. I'm going for the black dude. Except for this time, they not going for the black dude this time.
What's going on in that picture beside Eric Adams?
Oh man, that's his mom. He thanked his mom for raising him because he's from South Jamaica, Queens, right? So
Okay.
he from the hood. Like, I mean,
There's a strong
he's from
resemblance.
the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And like, you know, to become mayor, to come from there and become mayor, that is, and, you know, like, listen, I got family over there, man. It's rough. Like, it's rough over there, but it's grimy. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I've been to New York one time, and
yeah.
I never have any desire to go back, honestly.
He from the he made it to mayor. He did the damn thing, man. But yeah, all the black folk ain't voting for the black guy this time. They voting for the I don't know what do you call him, Arab or Middle Eastern
Yeah,
white guy.
I guess no,
Yeah.
he's an Arab.
Yeah, they not voting for the black guy this time. That's wild, man. It's funny how that worked. Now, if I didn't vote for the black guy, then okay, now I'm a bad guy. But now nobody in New York is voting for the black guy, and
Whole lot of
it's no,
coons
it's
over there.
no complaints. It's no complaints.
Whole
When
lot
you
of
don't
sand
vote for
coons.
when you don't vote for the black person, if you considered on the conservative, you don't vote for the black person. Oh my God, you're the worst person. You're cool. You're a sellout. But now every Democrat is not voting for the black person in New York to the point he had to drop out. Nothing. No, nothing.
Maybe there's
Not a word. Not a word.
ancestral fear of the Sandman and the Sunman.
And yet, despite all we've achieved, I cannot continue my re-election campaign. The constant media speculation about my future and the campaign finance board's decision to withhold millions of dollars have undermined my ability to raise the funds needed for a serious campaign. I hope that over time, New Yorkers will see this city thrive under our leadership, and the policies we put in place should be continued and expanded. I hope you will see that despite the headlines and innuendo, I always put you before me, always. And yet, despite
Yeah, man, he made it. He got in bed with Trump though. Once he got in bed with Trump, he was done for.
Now, there are some good black mayors of some smaller cities, but for the most part, they're just not good.
Yeah, no, that's yeah. I feel like he was good because I mean,
he was.
Crime,
I really don't know, honestly.
No, crime. Like they had like 300 murders last year. Like crime was literally for a city with 10 million people
actually down.
That's just like that's sensation. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I think he did a good job. He did a good job. I mean, but he got in trouble. And then once he got in trouble with the when all his people started getting arrested, he had to go to Trump to get him out of trouble. And now he's in bed with Trump. And it's like New York City. Yeah, once you're New York City is, even though Trump's from New York, they hate him. Yeah. So it's like once he had, because his whole cabinet got arrested, right? Eric Adams, his whole cabinet got arrested.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For something. Like, yeah. He was the only one. His house got raided by the FBI. They
wasn't a good look.
Yeah, and it's like, and he went to Trump, and Trump got him out of the trouble, but now you friends with Trump. And then now it's like, so it's like, yeah, he lost all his street career. He was done. He was done then, but he still tried. And, I mean, and then once he went independent, that opened up the Democratic nomination, because he would have been the Democrat. But remember, he moved to independent. He moved away from the Democrat Party.
Right.
So when him running as an independent opened up room for Mamdani to take the Democrat. Even though he might have beat him. Mamdani might have beat him in the primary too, though, right? I don't know. I
I
think
think
Mom
it's
Donnie.
possible. Who is the opponent? Or I mean, is there even an opponent in New York?
Cuomo is the opponent.
Cuomo.
Yeah,
Cuomo?
Cuomo is
Oh.
Cuomo. I think Cuomo is independent too. I think, but I think the Republican is Sliwa.
Oh,
Curtis Sliwa.
the
The
Guardian guy or
Guardian
whatever.
Angel. Yeah, the Guardian Angel. And yeah, and but yeah, salute to Barry B. Barry B coming through once again. Shout out to Barry B supporting the channel, man. Make sure you take the $5 challenge, take the $10 challenge, the $20 challenge, support the channel. If you
Get a
haven't
membership.
before, yes, get a membership. Get a membership, man. Support the channel today, man. Yeah, but he got in bed with Trump, man. But at least he's not going to prison. So I think that he happy. I think he'll take that over being over
He's
being
had
a
some
man.
stress if you could look at him.
Yeah.
You know who I think will go to prison is Latoya Cantrell.
You mean Latoya? Oh, the one in New Orleans?
Yeah, the Destroyer.
No, I don't think so. I think Letitia James going to prison though. And she gonna go to a camp though. They're gonna send her to Martha Stewart prison though. They're not gonna send her to a real prison though.
Maybe so.
For like 6 months. And then or she might get probation. She old. They might give her probation. She ain't got no criminal record. They're probably gonna give her probation. But I think that the Latoya though, I mean, what is she charged with? She charged with like what?
I think that there's more going on than even I don't know. I think she's charged with basically stealing, conspiring to steal time from the police department.
Oh yeah. Time
with
overtime.
her.
Yeah.
I mean, it's some serious charges. But we'll see how that goes. But she's done more than that. I'm sure she's just her whole fucking administration is nothing but grift.
Yeah, man. But hey, listen, New Orleans. I think the race is happening now, right? The new mayoral race in New Orleans is going on right now.
Yeah, they got a couple people. They got a glider woman running.
Let me see. Yeah, man. If you joining us, we already covered the mass shooting. If you're joining us, we already covered the mass shooting, man.
A lot of glider mass shooters lately.
We already covered the mass shooting in what is that, Southport, and the one at the church in Michigan. We already covered that earlier. If you're joining us, salute to everybody out there, man. Make sure hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. We're looking for 10 people to share this on social media.
Oh shit.
wow.
Breaking news on WDS this morning.
We begin this morning with breaking news. One person is dead. Others were injured in a shooting along Bourbon Street. According to the New Orleans Police Department, the shooting happened just after 2 this morning in the 100 block of Bourbon Street. Police say 1 man and 2 women were found at the scene, and a 4th woman was found at the intersection of Canal and St. Charles. Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick says the woman killed was a 33-year-old innocent bystander visiting from Chicago
He's lived down the street from there.
Wednesday.
Think about it. This lady was an innocent bystander from Chicago. Think about that. You come from Chicago to go to New Orleans to celebrate your birthday, and you get hit with a stray bullet. Think about that.
Lil Wayne had a song back in the day, and one of the bits was, "You visit my city, you might lose your life."
I'm telling you, man. You from Chicago, you survive Chicago, and then you go to another city for your birthday and get hit with a stray bullet. Unbelievable, man.
This happens a lot.
Wow.
2 this morning in the 100 block of Bourbon Street. Police say 1 man and 2 women were found at the scene, and a 4th woman was found at the intersection of Canal and St. Charles. Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick says the woman killed was a 33-year-old innocent bystander visiting from.
Think about this, right? You've been there, right? You from here? You from New
I used to
Orleans,
live down the street from here.
Okay, so you live
I'm very, very familiar with this area. I used to work right where the shooting happened too.
So we Like when you live around here, this is the good part, right?
I mean, this is downtown New Orleans. It's like, it's a city full of black people, which, I mean, it's
There's
lively
no good
for one
part.
thing.
There's no good part. But this is the best part. This is the
I
best
mean,
part.
look, dude, not only is it full of its own local people, but like there's a shit ton of people from all around the country that are coming there to get fucking hammered and wasted and do crazy shit. I mean, not all the time, right? But like there's a lot of people like that who are coming there to blow off steam in New Orleans. And so it's just kind of a rowdy area. And I think when you see a lot of times when there is violence, whether it's incidentally like this or targeted where, YNs jump a dude on his way back from the French Quarter, it's oftentimes people from out of state, getting wrecked
Okay.
in this
Okay.
part of the city.
Okay.
When it's in other parts, it's the locals.
Okay. 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 All right. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. You live there, man. Golly, man. Whew.
Was found at the intersection of Canal and St. Charles. Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick says the woman killed was a 33-year-old innocent bystander visiting from Chicago to celebrate her birthday. She added one of the other victims was the woman's sibling. According to Kirkpatrick, they were able to review video footage calling the shooting a shootout that escalated from a fight.
We recognize the legality of being able to carry a gun, but when you mix it with people who are drinking, then we have a high-risk situation. So please leave your guns at
Granny, hold it down for me.
Yeah.
Hold it down for me.
Yeah, this is embarrassing for the city. I think Ann Kirkpatrick, like she looks like she's in desperate need of retirement. I feel like New Orleans maybe was not the right assignment for late in life, though. Maybe it is at least interesting to deal with, but it doesn't seem to be helping the city very much. I don't think. Well, who knows? Crime is probably down, no doubt, but that clearly did not matter to this Sista. I don't know, person from Chicago, unidentified race person from Chicago, down celebrating her birthday. Clearly did not matter for her. And unfortunately, such has been the fate of many tourists in New Orleans. Come down to have a fun time and drink and revel and end up with getting your head stomped in by a sunman. So that is life in America sometimes these days, unfortunately, when you're not getting shot by a glider mass shooter. Also very unfortunate. I don't have control of anything here, so we're gonna have to stare at this. But yeah, when you're not getting your head stomped in or shot incidentally, New Orleans is a pretty fun place to be. Honestly, I miss it quite a lot. Frankly, the food everywhere else is terrible, so that's part of the issue of living away from it. Chicago is like equally or worse as grimy, but not nearly as interesting, in my opinion. And maybe one of these days I'll actually get back down there or something. But it also would be nice to like live once for my life in a place where there aren't, sunmen trying to accost you every time you walk out the door. That would be a welcome change. I think I need to go like get a ranch out in Utah and raise some sheep or something. Had a whole life of dealing with the sun man. And I've learned how best to do that in my estimation, but I don't know if Yakub is out there, but maybe if you could find me a place in Switzerland, man, that would be, if you're listening, man, that would be really nice. I know there's going to be there's increasingly Somalians there, or whatever you said, but yeah, America is just pretty rough these days. Oh, no, I can't even share. I can't share while Ak is not here to allow me to share. Who's still in the chat here? We got 85 in the chat, right? Miss Barry, Buster, Sarah L. Sid, and TSM. Damn, TSM has been doing the mod thing for as long as I can remember. And Nate's still up in here. Stephanie, Jacob Mullins. I got the whole Ak Nation, 88 Ak Nation anyway, maybe not the whole of it. I like these daytime streams, so I like when Ak is staying awake. It's much more entertaining. And you know, guys, when the next elections come up, you gotta remember times like this. Like, you don't see fishermen up here holding it down like this. This is presidential material right here. Hot Black for president. Don't come to Tulsa then. Maybe, sir, are you from Tulsa, or is anybody from Tulsa in the chat? Because I got some questions. I keep hearing that Tulsa is a sun city, or like Tulsa, Oklahoma is like. I mean, the way that people talk about it is, it's like a whole bunch of sons went out and founded a new city out in Oklahoma just for themselves to try and get away from the glider man. But I thought that was just like a street in Tulsa. Maybe I'm mistaken. Plover, Wisconsin. I've been to Wisconsin a few times. I remember one time I went to Waukesha, Wisconsin, although at the time I thought it were different. I was drinking with a bunch of people out in the backyard out there, and I said something like, so, you know, what do you got going on here in Waukesha County? And they're like, Waukesha? And I said, yeah, Waukesha. Is that not how you say that? They're like, no, it's Waukesha. And I said, well, shit, look, where I'm come from, there are plenty of women named Waukesha, okay? All right, so you gotta forgive me. And, you know, even in jest, that is, I think, actually true. I'm sure I've met some woman or two named Waukesha before. Otherwise, how would I know to say it like that? But yeah, you know, I guess that's an Indian name too, right? Maybe there is some credence to the whole some people are Indians argument. Yeah, Black Wall Street is just one street. And while, you know, I'm all for Black Wall Street, I think that's great. But let's not like, you know, let's not get out of pocket here, right? I mean, it was just a street, wasn't the whole damn city. You hear people talk about it these days, like, yeah, they burned down Tulsa because it was a black city. Like, wait, what? And they don't even know the whole story about Diamond Dick Rollins and the attempted rape of the white woman in the elevator in Tulsa that, you know, Ak has explored in depth in his videos before. That was one of the original videos that, like, when I first started listening to Ak, it really got me, you know, just impressed with the level of detail that he goes into about the historical events that, you know, this stuff that you just never hear mentioned in the, you know, the common retelling of these stories. They got done trying to find the mass graves. Yeah, I've heard about those too. Mass graves seems like, I mean, what was there, like a genocide in Tulsa? I know that's the other thing. They keep sort of like name changes. It used to be the Tulsa Race Riot, right? And then it became the Tulsa Massacre. And probably in a few years it'll be like the Tulsa Extermination. You know, they flew in bombs, flew in planes with sarin nerve gas and killed off all the Sunmen and burned the town down. And they built a new Tulsa in its place. You know, there is some truth to these tales, right? Another one you hear all the time is about how they dynamited all our towns and put them all under lakes. And I think that happened with a few towns, undoubtedly. But, you know, I think it also happened to white towns, too. I'm not sure that that was necessarily... I mean, that was like Works Progress Administration stuff. They're like creating lakes and putting people to work. So who knows? I'm not saying that there's not some basis to these statements, but they have gotten so widely stretched and out of pocket in the folklore of this country. I think we need to like get a reality check on a lot of this stuff. So a large amount of North Tulsa was destroyed. Okay. Well, that's definitely significant. Lake Lanier, yeah, that's the town that's one of the lakes I was thinking of. There's another one in Alabama that I recently visited that was, you know, like dynamited into existence back in the pre-World War II era. A lot of Bloods and Crips in Tulsa. Okay. Yeah, well, where else? I mean, where, you know, they seem to be all over the place, right? They killed 6 million of us. Yeah. Well, you know, 600 millions was brought over in the triangle trade, and you know, we was Middle Passagites. Although, you know, there's some people now that say that slavery never even happened. It's a little hard to keep up, honestly. You're on mute.
I said you can run the show.
I mean, how much longer you want me to run it?
No, I mean, I'm saying if I see you got the back thing up, if you wanted to.
Oh no, I was seeing if I could.
Okay. Yeah.
No, but you got it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm gonna come back tonight, man. Salute to everybody out there, man. It was a good daytime show, man. Salute to everybody out there, man. Any final thoughts, man?
I think New Orleans needs a new police chief.
Oh yeah. What's wrong with her, man? She's
you know, she might need a walker soon.
Haggard, man. It's just crazy. Like, of everybody they could find, like somebody who teleported from like the 1970s, like they wouldn't forget transgenders and all that stuff. This right here, they would just be like, yo, send me back. Send me the fuck back.
Be clicking their heels trying to go home.
Yeah. Get in the comment section, man. Hit the like button. Salute to everybody out there, man. Same black time, same black channel. I'm out of here.
Peace.